Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. How are you? Hope you are fine there. Take care. Today we are going to learn about analysis of sentences. Okay? Analysis of sentences, that is simple, compound and complex. Okay? Simple, compound and complex. So first of all, as you all of you know that there are sentence. What is sentence? Group of words. Okay, a sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. Okay, the sentence which has a complete sense, which has meaning, group of words which give meaning, and that is known as a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. And you all of you know that there are three kinds of sentences. They are simple, compound and complex. And let us come to the simple sentence. And simple sentence means a sentence which has, you only keep in your mind that simple sentence has only one verb, not more than that. If you see other verbs, that is not a verb. That may be infinitive, that may be gerund, or that may be a present participle. That is not a verb. Simple sentence has only one verb. Let us see that in this class. Okay. Simple sentence. A sentence which contains one main clause. Okay. One main clause. And sometimes a phrase is called simple sentence. And let us know first what is clause. One main clause means words, group of words with subject and verb. Clause means group of words with subject and verb. Understand? Clause means group of words with subject and verb. So that is known as that's why that is known as main clause. Whereas phrase, what is phrase? That is a group of words without a verb. Group of words without a verb is known as a phrase. Group of words without verb. Okay? Actually, to find out the simple sentence, we need to know that simple sentence has only one verb. That's all. You can see here now. For example, the baby cried. The baby is a subject and cried is a verb. Isn't it? The baby is a subject and cried is a verb. And let us see the next sentence. The cat is chasing the rat. The cat is chasing. The cat is chasing the rat means it is a subject. Okay? It is a predicate. It is a predicate means it's nothing. It is verb phrase. Verb phrase. Okay? It is a chasing. It's not a verb here. Okay? The cat is subject. Sorry. It is a subject. And here it is a predicate. Understand? The cat is chasing the rat. It's a subject and it is a predicate. For example, in some other sentences, for example, you see the next sentence. You should work hard. You should work hard to pass in exam. You should work hard is the main clause. Main clause. This is phrase. Phrase means group of words. Group of words without a verb. To pass is not a verb here. It is infinitive. It is not a verb here. It is a phrase. And to pass, it is not a verb here. It is an infinitive. Okay? The main verb is you should work hard. See, that's why it is main clause. Did you understand? You keep one thing in your mind that simple sentence contains only one verb. The other thing, it may be gerund, it may be infinitive, or it may be present participle. Okay. Now that we can see in the next class, next unit. Okay. Next coming to the compound sentence. The sentence which contains one main clause with one or more coordinate clause is called compound sentence. See, the compound sentence contains one main clause with one or more coordinate clause, that is known as compound sentence. And here in this compound sentence we join the two sentences with conjunction, coordinate conjunction. Okay, coordinate conjunction. And here two sentences will be independent. In this compound sentence we should know that two independent, they are not dependent, two independent sentences we join with a conjunction. Okay, he ran fast. He ran fast. This is independent. He missed the bus. Sorry children. He ran fast, but he missed the bus. Okay. He ran fast is independent. He missed the bus also independent. Okay. But we are joining these two independent sentences with conjunction. Coordinate, that's also coordinate conjunction. This is independent, this is also independent. But when we use this coordinate conjunction, what happens? This is main clause here, this is main clause. He ran fast is main clause, but he missed that bus, that is coordinate clause. Actually we join these two sentences with coordinate conjunction. Conjunction is a word to join a word, whether it may be a but, yet, still, for, or, all these things. Okay, and this is we have two independent sentences in compound sentence. We join that two independent sentence with the help of the coordinate conjunction, that we should know in this compound sentence. For example, next sentence you see, Prashant is rich, so he owns 2 cars. See here, Prashant is rich, independent. He owns 2 cars also independent. He owns 2 cars also independent. So we join these sentences by using so, coordinate conjunction. They are easy to find out the coordinate conjunctions. For example, acronym of fanboy, for, and, nor, but, or, yet. This is the acronym of fanboy. Okay, we use for, and, nor, but, or, yet, still, very, all these things we use in compound sentences as coordinate conjunctions. And you see here, Prashant is rich. This is the independent statement, and here also he owns 2 cars. But we join these two sentences by using a conjunction. So here what is the main clause? Prashant is rich. This is main clause. So he owns 2 cars is coordinate conjunction clause. Coordinate clause. This is main clause and this is coordinate clause. As we use this sentence with the help of so we decided this as a coordinate clause. Okay, coordinate clause. Clause means group of words. Group of words with subject and verb. Okay. Now next. Now coming to the complex. Here we have learned that 2 sentences are independent. Independent sentences we have joined with coordinate conjunction. Now coming to the complex, what happened? Let us see here. Complex sentence. The sentence which contains one main clause with one or more subordinate clause. Actually, this also contains one main clause with one or more subordinate clause is called complex sentence. And how it has become, complex means complex. And why it is complex? Let us see here. Though he worked hard. See, if I say, though he worked hard, you wait for me to complete the sentence. It is not independent, it is dependent. Though he worked hard, what happens? You are waiting for me to continue the sentence, isn't it? So, it is dependent, it is independent. He failed in the exam. This is independent. Isn't it? He failed in the exam. This is main clause. Main clause is nothing but it is independent. It is independent clause. And here, though he worked hard, this is subordinate. Subordinate clause. Subordinate clause is nothing but it is independent clause. It is dependent clause. Okay, understand? Subordinate clause is nothing but it is dependent clause. Okay, we use these subordinate clause we use this in complex sentence. There is one independent sentence and one is dependent clause. One is independent clause, that is known as main clause. Main clause is nothing but it is independent. Okay. Subordinate clause is nothing but it is dependent clause. Because you see, though he worked hard, you are waiting for me to complete the sentence, isn't it? There is no meaning for this subordinate clause. He failed in the exam. When I read this sentence, he failed in the exam, it has some meaning, it gives some meaning. But when I read this, though he worked hard, it is not a complete sentence, isn't it? So, this is dependent. Though he worked hard, he failed in the exam. Okay? That's why complex sentence, it has one independent clause and one dependent clause. Whereas in compound sentence, both the sentences are independent. We join that two with the help of coordinate conjunction. Okay? Next, if you run fast, then what happens? You are waiting for me to complete the sentence. If you run fast, it's not a complete sentence, isn't it? If you run fast, you can catch him. If you run fast, you can catch him. What is this? If you run fast. And what is this? You can run, you can catch him. You can catch him. It is complete sense. It gives meaning. You can catch him. But if you run fast, you are waiting for me to complete the sentence, isn't it? That's why it is main clause. It is main clause, that is independent. Independent. And it is subordinate clause, that is dependent. Okay, that is dependent. We use subordinate conjunction. We use as, if, because, that, since, though, although, even though, so that, etc. These all are the subordinate conjunctions. There are so many subordinate conjunctions. In next class, I will show you how the simple sentence is changed into compound or complex. How the compound is changed into simple and complex. Just you need to know the rules. Just you need to concentrate on the rules. Okay? Compound, simple sentence has only one verb. Only one verb, that you keep in your mind. The other thing is, it may be infinitive, to infinitive, it may be gerund or whatever it may be. And in the compound sentence, one main clause and one or more coordinate conjunction, coordinate clause. And in complex, the sentence with one main clause, or one or more subordinate clause. That's it. You need to focus on the coordinate conjunctions and subordinate conjunctions. Unless you know what are the coordinate conjunctions and coordinate subordinate conjunctions, you can't frame the sentences properly. Hope you understood. Thank you for watching my video. Uh, Stay safe. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next class.